Hear ye, make room for the four kings. Take the time to listen to the words they speak.
Joint straight.
That just look cool, yeah.
Nah, I need that real official Game
Look
of
like
Thrones.
a good size.
This joint is real official, man.
I need
that. Joint hard, boy.
I need that Game of Thrones.
That joint hard.
That's what.
Let me put that. Let me give y'all a hint of what I'm drinking right now. Let me give y'all a hint about what I'm drinking right now.
Nah.
Give y'all a hint right quick.
I'm coming in with
that
water.
Batman. With the Batman mug, bro.
You feel me?
Hey, shout out Florida water.
This man.
Yeah, I got that too.
Zephyr Hills, man.
We don't drink no Aquafina around here.
Only Zephyr Hills, man. Zephyrellis. I used to call that bitch Zephyrellis, man. I didn't know that it was Zephyr Hills, man. I used to say Zephyrellis.
Smith was out here calling it.
That bitch sound like some medicine on a late night commercial. Are you struggling with loose elbows?
Zephyr Hills.
That bitch sound like a disease, bro. That bitch got that for salads.
Yeah,
you be like, bro, why is your elbows loose?
It sound like some STD, man.
For real, bro. That boy
Are you struggling with shadow kneecaps? What the hell is a shadow kneecap?
That's what Snipes' floating crown got. That crown got that Zephyrellis, bro.
Are you struggling with the floating crown?
That heavenly Zephyrellis.
Big Zephyrellis.
Whenever I sleep under the fan, I wake up feeling like kind of sick. Yeah, bro. I fell asleep just a few days ago. I feel like I'm getting better now, but I fell asleep with the fan on like full blast the other day. I was like, is that something with just my family, bro? Because everybody in my family, bro, whenever you fall asleep with that fan on full blast, bro, wake up, it's over with.
Horrible.
I hate it too, though, because I don't even know where the fuck I got sick at. I don't sleep with the fan on.
Yeah, dog.
Bro, you got to
do at work.
What is it, ceiling fan?
Yeah, for sure, the ceiling fan. A regular fan will do it too if it's blown like directly on me, but it was a ceiling fan, yeah. Ski. But it's KingSpeak, episode 22. It's your boy Novi the Product. We here bright and early, sunshine edition. This is our second episode. You know, we hit record whenever the sunlight come out. You feel me? What's good with y'all boys?
It's your boy Matty Ice. Y'all already know the hardest working podcast in the world. We go up bright and early on a Sunday morning out of here, give y'all these blessings, man. Episode deuce. Don't worry, my boy know I'm a little sleepy, but we're gonna wake him up here just a little bit. That's what happens when you sleep with that ceiling fan on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the kid at Matt Suave _ and pardon my tone, got a little cold last night, but it's all good because guess what? We still here. We hit record. Hey yo, hold on. Hey yo, Smith. Where you at?
Wagwan. You know what talk it is. It's your boy Smitty. You know, I'm here with the gang. You know, we bright and early. You know, we all still trying to wake up, but you know, let me do it one time for y'all. Anyway, let me just get back to the gang right quick. You know, it's the Four Kings. You know, follow your boy Smitty, Sir Smith a lot on the gram. You know, my boy Nove gonna hook us up. You know, follow all of us. You know, shout out. You know, all of us, give us some ideas. You know what time it is. I'm with all the fellas. Hold up, one more again. Yo, Snipes, you there?
What's up, my boy? I'm here, boy. Early on Sunday morning was good. God bless y'all. I hope everybody had a good sleep. I know my boys over here feeling a little woozy. It's all right. We're going to be good. We're going to get through this. It's your boy T Snipes. What's up, world? You can get at me on TikTok and on Instagram at t.snipes_MUZIK. Or you can get at me on Twitter at tsnipes_MUZIK. Let's get it, boys. Deuce on this bit, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, no, real quick. Hey, you need to add the where you at when we grab the phone?
I know, yeah.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah. Boost Mobile.
Hey,
Edition.
whatever
Shout
works,
out to
my
our
boy.
sponsors, Boost Mobile.
Hey, we bringing Nextel back because we the next to tell. No, let me stop.
Ooh, that's fire.
Bars.
We the next to
We the
tell.
next
Bars.
to tell.
Next to tell.
Nah, that'd be a whole vibe. We get this little boost,
Little
contract, get the little Nextel joint, had a little episodes of Next to Tell. That would be fine.
I'm gonna put the
Bro, they
church.
should bring that back though. Them walkie-talkies was hard. I don't know why they stopped that.
Yeah.
Now, remember when they had made the app? Remember when it went from I'm gonna see how deep in the game I really was, because after like the Nextel chirp and the Boost Mobile joint, then they had made the app, a walkie-talkie app. It was called Vox or something like that. It was like
I remember that.
orange, yeah. And so if you didn't have one of them phones, it was just like a walkie-talkie app. You could just use. Everybody could use it on their phone. That was probably bad. I don't know what phone I would have had back then.
What was it called?
Vox.
I forgot what it was called.
VOS.
Yeah.
You had. I remember. I feel like we had it around the time we was in college. Yeah, bro.
I hate it, bro, because we really peaked. We peaked in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, that's hard. A phone walkie-talkie. What? The shit right now. Obviously, I'm on my phone, so I can't use it. Flat. That bitch is there. That's boring.
Yeah. I mean, the voice
that was a hell of a time. Like
the same thing
from the late 90s to like the early 10. That was a heck of a time, bro.
Y'all remember Helio? I had me a Helio.
A Helio.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that.
What's that?
I kind of remember that barely.
So it was like a phone company, right? But like they made phones. It wasn't like a service. They made phones. Yeah. So like I guess like Nokia, I guess. Yeah. But did Nokia have service? I don't think so. But anyway, but they made and then,
Nokia I remember had their own service. They just made phones back then.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so same thing, same scenario. Nokias, they didn't have their service, but that bit was popping on MySpace. And I'll never forget. Chingy had one in the "Holding Me Back" video, bro. I wanted that phone. I finally got it, bro. That bit was like a sidekick slide up, got the little keyboard, but it was so.
That was my phone, bro. The sidekick, bro. I had got the slide up, and I got the flip, bro.
Yeah, I had both.
Bro, you can tell me.
Yeah, for real, bro.
I had both of them. I had both of them. Yeah, I remember you had them for me, but I was always the last to get everything, bro. Like I always got everything as it was going out of style, bro. My people.
Hey, Xbox 360 came out. No getting the Xbox One.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. The Xbox One was the only thing I told you about. That was the only thing I got on time. But bro, phones. Bro, I got like my first phone was my mom hand me down. Was her first phone was the original Nokia, that block, the one with Snake on it. I had that joint, the green screen. You playing Snake on that joint, and then I probably had like a couple other Nokias after that.
Hey, no, you remember that? It was one time I think we was on the road, bro, and this dude was driving like I think it was like an expensive like sports car, and dude he had a phone, bro. But the way he did it was like in a movie, bro. Like flipped his phone, he was like,
"Yeah, bro." It was at McDonald's, I think, bro. McDonald's on Kirkman, bro. That was the spot,
bro.
Yeah, bro flipped. He had the flip phone. He was driving. He said he stopped. He said,
"What?"
Yeah, bro.
That bit was receiving a mission, dude.
He was what? Exactly. That bad alert, bro.
So we just got the intel.
My boy said mission accepted.
Yeah. That was it. We got two suspects here.
Yeah, the McDonald's. Yeah, bro. It's real out here, boy. Yeah, but that was like that Razor days, bro. Who made the Razors? Was that Motorola? That was still Motorola. Yeah, Motorola.
Hello, Moto.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that Hello Moto.
Hello, Moto.
My dad had a Razor. I used to put ringtones on it.
Yeah, bro. I had a Razor, bro. I had a Razor from my ex, bro. It was hot pink too, so I had to put. That was before real phone covers was out.
That boy had that camera.
I had that.
Camera.
Had to get it how you can. That's back when you used to, bro. Back in them broke boy days, you get everything from the chicks you was talking to.
You get it how you get it. Somebody get a new phone. You want my old phone?
Yeah, let me get that, girl. You don't need that.
I only could upgrade when my parents upgrade. So I could get their old phone. That's how I got my first phone.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I think I bought my first phone with that Chick-fil-A money.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the first one I bought, it was ugly. It was burnt orange. I don't even know what it was. It was one of those phones that everybody be like, "What kind of phone that is?" Like it was one of them.
That's Kyocera. Kyocera.
It just slid up. I know it was we had, bro. That's how you know we old, bro. Because it wasn't even AT&T, bro. It was still singular, bro. It was before it was AT&T. Yeah, I
That
think it
boy
was
said
in the.
singular wireless. Get
I think
out
it
of
was
here, bro.
singular, bro, and it pushed.
Hey,
It was a push up. It
all I
wasn't even
know
a
is
flip.
that Metro PCS era, y'all had to be stopped. All y'all
Yeah,
that had Metro PCS with them
that
Cairo
was my
Zero
fam in
phones that was
Miami,
$10.
bro.
I
Yeah,
remember that. Y'all used to do that. I remember that.
that was a trap phone, bro. Trap phone was a
For
show
real.
Metro. That was the second
All y'all
phone.
had that ugly ass phone that was brown, that flip, said Cairo Zero on the back, cost $25.
Cairo
Your service
Sarah.
was $10 a month, and y'all used to put that signature in your little text
Ooh.
messages. I ain't forget. Y'all used to do that.
For sure, for sure. For sure, for
Horrible.
sure. Nah, I forgot about the Cairo Sarah, bro. That's
That shit funny
crazy.
as fuck, Cairo Zero.
Yeah, you remember that song, bro? I think it was D4L, bro. That hit me on my metro. Hit me on
Yo,
my
Nah, I
yeah.
metro.
don't know.
I thought it was Next Tail Chirp. I thought it would hit me on my next tail chirp. Yeah, or it wasn't Metro. Oh, they probably made
I
both of them.
remember.
That
I
was
remember
back in the
Laffy
era where they
Taffy.
remixed every song. They probably had like 5 phones, bro.
That was the lean and rock era, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Charlie Low.
Yeah, for sure. Hey. Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Bah.
Yeah, bro,
The
that
club used to
dance,
be.
bro.
Yeah.
They know. That was
They know.
bro.
They,
That
yo,
was that.
that beat is insane. That's an insane
Yeah,
beat.
that was hard, bro.
They know.
Yeah, man. All right, bro. But who, you said you didn't tell me who it was or what sample it was on. On I was about to say Pitbull. I'm about to take off.
Bad Bunny. Oh, come on, bruh.
Nah, what you said it was
Don't do me
DMX or
like
something?
that, Mr. 305,
Mr. T about
Yeah, man.
worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. I mean, shout out Pitbull, but nah, nah,
No, what DMX sample it was?
absolutely not. Oh, so yeah, so I just was paying attention. Bad Bunny sampled on one of his songs, a DMX song. So I mean, depending on how you look at it, because the DMX sampled this artist, Spanish artist from the '80s. So in the song "Let Me Fly" is that intro, that beat.
Mhm.
Oh my god! So if you listen to Bad Bunny, you heard that song "Close Friends." If you're a hip hop fan and you like me and you listen to reggaeton too, go put on "Close Friends," Bad Bunny off his new album, and you're gonna hear that DMX. It was funny because I'm listening to it, right, and I'm like, why do I feel like singing? Either let me fly or give me death. I'm like, why am I? You know what I'm saying? And then
Okay.
I start paying attention because it slowed down. I
Yeah.
said, "Ah, that shit hard."
Alright.
So shout out Bad Bunny, the producer, Tiny, and shout out DMX. And I forgot the Latin artist's name, the original, so I apologize.
RP DMX for sure. That's why I got to peep that. I really don't be on Bad Bunny or reggaeton like that no more. He got 2 songs I like for sure.
He said no more.
Nah, I
What
really
gave
don't,
up?
bro. I mean, I need to get back on it, bro, since I'm trying to
You
get
do that
fluid
shit fire.
in Espanol, but it's like
Hey,
different.
speaking of DMX, real quick, I don't know if y'all want to get in on this,
Nah,
but
let's do it. Tap in.
yeah, did y'all see Kodak smoking that crack pipe?
I
Talking
mean,
about I'm not gonna go out like DMX. Fuck y'all.
I'm
That
not surprised, bro. Honestly, I mean, the last thing I'm trying to think. I seen him doing something. The last thing I seen was pretty
eating
crazy.
chicken on the floor.
Yeah, I for sure seen him eating chicken on the floor, but I seen something I feel like crazy after that. So I'm not surprised, bro. Like obviously he
On
on
the floor, or
something, bro.
off the floor, bro.
On the floor. He was sitting down, had the tray in his hand. But
It just looked kind of
I
crazy.
mean, I guess it ain't that bad, but
Yeah.
it's a little weird. It could have been his
Nice
car,
was
crazy,
like,
bro.
I ate chicken on the floor yesterday. I was right in front of my couch. Just
right?
no, but
So I don't know if you want to pull up the video, but I mean, it ain't. It's like 2 seconds.
Was it on a plate or it was just on
let
the
me
floor and he
see.
was eating it off the floor?
He was sitting down. It was in a tray, like a to-go tray.
Bro, that
It was
just
in-
seemed crazy typing it in. When I'm gonna type in Kodak smoking crack, bro, like that's
Just put Kodak
wild.
DMX.
That's wild, man. I want to go for
You
the
know, a
boy
little
Kodak.
segue. You know what I'm saying? A little segue,
Little Kodak,
if you will.
yeah. Ooh, that been 40. Okay, yeah, I see it. Dang, I'm gonna pull up the short video. Oh, this
And
is
he posted it.
wild, bruh. But I don't even
Somebody
want to look
recorded
at
him or he
this, bruh.
posted it.
This is sad, bro. Honestly, He just look bad.
I hate
bro.
how they be going out, man. They so talented, bro. I love Kodak, bro.
But
Like,
we've
he's so
been seeing this
talented,
for
bro.
like a minute now, bro. Like honestly, it's like, bro, it's not even funny.
And they go
bro.
out so bad, bro. Like so bad. Bro. If they only knew, they don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying?
It's easier said than
That
done,
pipe.
bro. Yeah, this is like what's his name off of New Jack City, bro. I can't remember his character name. Pookie, yeah, Chris Rock character.
Chris Rock.
It's in the chat though. I'm gonna play. I don't know if this the one. It's a short clip.
Yeah, that's it. It's literally like.
I'll cut the sound on. Hold on.
Say them go out like 10 minutes, man. Shut the fuck up. Definitely ain't going out like 10 minutes. Yeah, that now. Well, bitch, I'd rather go out like 10 minutes and go out like. The fuck? Is it dumb?
Yeah, where he look like shit.
10 minutes still a lot of time. I said, get him, bro, chest. He said, like, no, bitch. Like, no, bitch, heard it. Damn, bro, this is what, there you go.
That shit crazy, dog.
Bro, is it like a glass?
Honestly, I don't know what it is. It looked like glass to me. It looked like a Pookie pipe. That's what it looked like to me.
Because it was blurred
That's
on
crazy.
that clip.
If you go to No Jumper, Ep22 pick, he got the unedited video.
Hey, man, you know what time it is over here. This NJK over here, bro.
NJK.
NJK. Feel me? Rolling back.
Got that Rico, man. We can talk about that later.
We can talk about that. That's crazy, too. But yeah, the last thing I'm gonna say on that, but I just hate even seeing him like that. But I don't be wanting to watch no videos, bro. It's like, it's honestly sad, bro, to see that. To see the way he look, bro. He's starting to look like a gremlin for real now, bro. You know, he always talking about gremlin. But, bro, when you listen to all his music, he be talking about everything he be smoking. He be popping pills,
all he's talking about.
meth, and everything, bro. It's crazy. He for sure
Either let
need
me
rehab.
down.
Hey, just like we always bring up Trump, bro. We always bring up Ye, but I don't know if we ever tapped on that junk though. But when Ye was like,
Trump, no Ye.
I'm gonna go help Kodak, and then he went to Miami, or he went wherever he thought he was. I think it was Atlanta or something, and then he ended up being somewhere else, bro. That junk was crazy, bro. Now we do got to tap on Ye though, but they know something else he had just said. What you had just said was about to talk about.
No Jumper, Rico charge.
Oh yeah, the Rico. But before we talk about the Rico, bruh, yeah, bro. Since we on Ye, bruh. How y'all feel? Y'all seen all the stuff he been saying recently, bruh? Bruh, the things he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce was wild, bruh.
What did he say?
Oh, y'all ain't see that?
Nah,
He said they kids was the reason why we don't never see their kids outside of Blue Ivy is because they the R word, like remedial. But you know the other word they say.
Nice save.
And everybody's, a lot of people are like, yeah, that's for real, because you know they did that. I don't know what you call it with the surrogate and stuff like that. So he's saying their kids, I guess, ain't come out right or something like that. But bro, that's crazy. He's honestly been saying a lot of crazy stuff. But that's pretty wild, bro. So I know that relationship. I'm pretty sure it's been done for a minute now. But that relationship for sure done now, bro. Like, you bring somebody kids into it. And you're supposed to.
That shit crazy.
But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like if that's the truth, then it's like, dang, like should you be hiding your kids and not showing them just because of that? Like y'all like big figures. I mean, I get y'all big figures and stuff, but it's life. You feel me? Like, you know, people have kids.
Yeah, it's real life. Like that's a. So, I mean, look at when your girl Anna Nicole Smith was alive. You feel me? Wasn't her son like? Didn't he have like some type of issue?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. I know he was like. It was
somebody's son who had
it
like.
Does sound familiar. It does sound familiar. So then that made them. It looked kind of crazy. It looked kind of crazy on both sides. I mean, it was crazy because he put it out like that. But I mean, if it's the truth, then it's like, dang, that's kind of crazy that they.
He on some other stuff, bro.
Yeah, bro, he for sure got something going on, but he just trying to prove, I think, at this point that he can't be canceled, bro, because he done said something crazy about everybody, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody got him on the hit list somewhere, bro. Like, honestly, at this point.
He just bored, bro. Part of it is like he really like, yeah, he's just dumb, but part of it he just bored.
Nah, I think he really bipolar, bro. Cause y'all still ain't watched Genius yet, did y'all? But y'all gotta watch it, bro. It's only 3 episodes, bro. It's fire. But I mean, it's really about him. Like I said, college dropout. It's really just that part, and then it skip because once he pick up, you know what I'm saying. After he started doing good with college dropout, he started blowing up. Then it's like he stopped doing the documentary like that dude. He started separating himself because the fame was picking up so much. But I think it's like probably like summer late registration. This is the last part, but you could see like towards the end. It's like no, it's like way after that. It's probably even at the 808 and Heartbreak when they come back. You could tell like okay, something's off with him, bro. Like he's definitely bipolar or something like that. You feel me? Like when you see him talking and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, it's just crazy. But yeah, bro, all the stuff he's saying, I don't know. The thing is, bro, it's like, yes, he's saying a lot of crazy stuff. There is some truth in the details to a lot of the stuff he's saying, but at the same time, it's wild.
Be
Though.
careful.
I'm just, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's some truth
Hey,
in the
I ain't trying to
details.
get canceled yet.
Bro, what you mean? Bro, you don't think there's no truth in the details the way he's saying, bro? I feel like bro, what is he? I
I'm
mean,
just saying you ain't elaborating enough, so we got to be
I ain't
careful.
finna go. That's how you get canceled. I ain't finna elaborate enough. I'm gonna say it's some truth in the details to what he be saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's some truth in detail. He's saying crazy stuff. It got shock value. That don't mean it's not true. I'm not saying all of it's true, but some of it's true, bro. He trying to let the record reflect. You feel me? But
Truth in the details.
That's crazy, bro.
truth in the
Telling
detail.
somebody else's truth is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's their kids, so that's what makes it even
Like,
crazier. Because it's like,
I
yeah,
mean, I
bro.
kind of understand why they might not. Like, if that is true,
Yeah,
I can understand it because, bro, the world is cruel, bro. Like, they are like, think about it, bro. They already made fun of Blue Ivy and Jay-Z, bro. I done seen like the crazy pictures, like there's this like Hood Picasso or something like that, and he draws people, but he draws them in like a crackhead cartoonish way, bro. And they drew her and Jay Z with like the big lips and the big eyes and stuff. Like
for
there
real.
were people already making fun of how she looked like her dad anyway, bro. So like if they put that out there, if it is true, bro, it'll probably be really bad. Like there'll be people who will be like, oh, like this, like this ain't nothing to make fun of, and then there'll be people who will just have a field day with it, bro. So if it's from that perspective, I can understand. Like if it's from a perspective of dang, if we show our kids and they're like this, it'll make us look bad, and that's kind of messed up.
Damn, I was trying to see
Cause
if I
like,
could find it. What do you call it? Like a caricature? That's what they call it. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it got
Yeah.
and he
Beyonce in there
draws,
too.
yeah, he's drawn Beyonce, Chris Brown, Kodak Black,
But see, I'm about to take
Uzi.
off because even in this photo, you don't see you don't see the two kids. I mean, they babies, but they don't show their faces. Hold on. I don't know what this one you're talking about, but it's like why we ain't seen these other two kids yet. It just make you think because Blue Ivy obviously been out here since she was a baby, so it's like why haven't we seen them? You feel me?
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
Yeah, bro.
What's their names?
No idea, bro. All I know is
We know
Blue
is
Ivy, and that's because she got
yeah,
the Adidas line or something, or Beyonce name there out there. But that's all they really talked about in the songs. I don't know what the other ones is called. You know what I mean?
The
So
boy said, I look at Blue. How could be a better father?
this the one you was talking about, Snipes?
can't even see it. Hold on, nah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
see it.
different one.
Oh,
Like it's
okay.
one that looked like a crackhead drew it, bruh.
I could
Like
crack it.
that is an upgrade from what I've seen from that Picasso. I'm
Oh
telling you, bro.
man.
When you see it, you're gonna die, bro. Do you there's this dude on YouTube called Mentally Mitch. Like he like make fun of stuff and he shows what people say about things and he got like a voice thing on that makes him sound like high pitched and he be laughing and stuff. That's where I first saw it. Like the
True,
junk
true.
is crazy, bro.
That's
But
wild.
it be like that, bro. Think about it. Think about because all right, let's keep it a buck, bro. Children are blessings, bro. Babies are blessings, bro. But every baby ain't cute. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. In this world, when it comes to visual standards, bro, some babies will get the side glance, bro, the side eye. So there are parents who will show off their cute kid, but they won't show off the other kids because the other kids don't look as good as that kid. And you'll see that kid all dressed up and dripped out, but the other kids are like they're not getting no love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
That's
how some
crazy.
people.
I never
But that's what I'm saying.
seen that.
That's the question. That's the topic I'm trying to figure out though. Is that
That's
okay though? I mean, like, I get
Is it
that.
okay?
Not yeah. That's what I'm saying. I get
Okay.
celebrities. You know, you have this. They have this image to maintain. You feel me? They they feel like they're on top of the world. They try to remain this flawless image. But at the end of the day, they're still your kids and you still humans, bro. I don't care how rich you is. You not God, bro. Like they be thinking they on top of the world, but you like at the end of the day, you feel me? Yeah, I think they've been at the top of the industry. You can say you can make the argument that Jay-Z was the best rapper at one point in time, and Beyonce was the biggest singer. So they think they on top of the game, even though you know what I'm saying they're getting older and they're kind of falling down now, but they still got that image. So if you in
Jay-Z
a
was never the best
position,
rapper.
do you feel
but
like
see,
is it
but that's what
okay
I'm
to
saying.
do that?
Like, it depends on their reason. Like if their reason is because they don't want the world attacking how their children look and how their children function, I can understand that.
Okay.
But if they're doing it for the purpose of this gonna make us look bad, then like I'm not with that. But this comes back to that conversation we had, what last part, bro? Character versus reputation, bro. If they
Exactly.
care about their reputation, they not gonna want their kids to be seen if this is true. But like,
I'm
I
a for
mean,
sure
it's
say it's
it's a
their
wild.
reputation. It's a wobbler. It could be both. And then if it's both, then it's like, what can you say? Like, yeah, it's gonna look bad on us. It's also gonna look bad and hurt them too potentially. So
It could be either or, because it could be that maybe they are hiding it, and for reputation, if that's the case, that's horrible. That's like horrible. Or honestly, they could probably be that's just their privacy. They don't want to share
yeah.
that with the world, which is that's their right. You know what I'm
But
saying? I
see, that
respect
would
that.
be okay. This is my only point I'm gonna make on this. See, I would be okay with that. But you already put your first kid for I'm saying front screen. So now it
Yeah.
looks like you trying to hide something. And now if they had said, because I'm a private person, so they would have been like, we private, I don't want my family on there like that, and they didn't do that with their first kid, then I'd be like, all right,
But
cool.
what if it's like real traumatic? Like, what if them kids are really sick? They're really
Yeah.
going through something.
Could be. Could
Yeah,
be.
that's
It's a
what I'm
wild,
saying.
but like I said,
It's
I
a
think it's a
wild.
little bit of both. I feel like it's partly, what I'm saying, I feel like the character, I feel like it's a little bit of both. Honestly, I feel
And let's not forget. And plus, I ain't trying to defend them really, because But
nah,
anyways,
go ahead,
I'm
take that
just saying
take. That Matty Ice take.
maybe. Yeah, maybe they just also don't want to hear with the rumors and the BS. Because, when you that level celeb, everybody, I mean, look what he's going through now with the
Diddy.
SA lawsuits and all that, which is turned out to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Diddy parties, all that.
You think
So
so?
it's
He
That's
like,
what I
said
was
turn
going
out to
to
be
next.
fake.
That was
hmm?
that,
Huh?
He
that's
said
what I
turn
was
out to be
going to
fake.
next. Like, do you
Yeah, it was
think
a
it was
lie.
fake? You think so? I don't know.
No, they came out. The lawsuit with the girl, she lied. It already came out. Tony Busby.
Did she?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
paid her
now he's
Did
off
she
suing the book.
though?
special, bro.
I
They
don't.
probably paid her off
Hey,
special. They
I mean, hey,
probably
it could be, but he's
they probably
suing the lawyer.
threatened her
it's a
family's
wobbler.
lives.
Cause if anybody like the Drewski or they'll be like, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? But with Jay
Yeah,
Z, he's
Oh, remember
up there.
Drewski? Yeah.
He's up
yeah.
there on Diddy level. So, and he, you know what I'm saying? He already had the issue before, in the elevator scene. So it's like, he probably was on some Diddy activities, bro. He been popping since Diddy, bro. You gotta think. They been since the early 90s. They been popping, bro. So, like, if he been cool with Diddy that long, you think he ain't involved in none of that? He just cleaner. He
Hey,
cleaner with it. That's
I'm
all.
just a messenger.
He's Jay-Z is just cleaner. He's smarter, but he's obviously proved to y'all that he's, you know what I'm saying, he's smarter, bro. Nobody ain't really been able to get him. Stephon Marbury tried his hardest, bro. Like, he ain't going down, bro. You feel me? He got caught lacking on one time. And, Solange caught him with a two-piece.
It's about to go down.
But, yeah, nah. That's it. That's all. But on this no jumper Rico though, it's crazy we call it no jumper Rico because they ain't even really no jumper. But it is crazy that four of them on there. Who is it? So Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, four
Whack.
extras. Oh, Wack got indicted. Wack can
He
get
ain't getting
indicted.
died, but for sure, bro. He coming up.
They saying that, but he still been talking online. But yeah, was that the Rolling 60 Rico? It's wild, bro. Yeah, Big U.
Shout
But
out Big U.
I was trying to see who. You said shout out Big U as well.
He got indicted for what?
A RICO, bro. Like, cause I mean, you know what the RICO is, bro. It's more than one charge. It's basically saying like you like a organization, a crime organization. Yeah, crime organization. So they said he behind Nipsey Hussle getting killed because he was with the Rolling 60s. But they really were saying trying to pin it all on one murder. I don't know who it is though. You know who it is, Matt? That the person that body they said that they had dumped somewhere. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he wasn't famous. He wasn't a popular rapper.
But I think that's what the main thing was, bro.
He got murdered. He threw him over the bridge. So it really stems from Big U, the leader of the Crips. They saying he lied. All his organizations that were for charity were just fronts. He was doing fraud, running the criminal organization for the Crips since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, since they're Crips, they're under him. They work for No Jumper. That's how he got pulled into it. That he associated, but I don't think he's directly being charged. They probably just got him in there for questioning and seeing exactly what his involvement is.
Bro, come on, what you mean, bro? So you gotta tell me, bro. I know it's your boy and all, but come on, bro. I know Dude 16. I know Adam 16 is your boy, bro. But come on, you don't think he the feds, bro? Bro, why are you only bringing people on your platform who are gang affiliated members? And you having them talk about the crimes and stuff they did in the streets. Why are you doing that, bro? Like, if you're trying to help, bro, like, why is this the only content you're trying to push at this point? And then this whole thing had us. So now 4 people from your podcast or your platform have now gotten indicted in a RICO, and you saying you had nothing to do with it, bro? Like, come on, man, bro. This man the police, bro. If he don't get nothing, bro, he the police, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He don't get police.
I mean,
bro,
I don't know.
Something,
like I said, bro. If they don't got nothing, they don't got nothing. But we gonna see. Only time will tell.
He like Vlad, man. Police.
Vlad, he right up there. That's what they be saying that about Vlad too.
The police.
But see, I don't really watch Vlad like that. That's crazy. But honestly, I mean, I got to give him his props that he's still going. Cause I remember watching Vlad TV. Honestly, I would give Vlad TV probably like the one that's been doing it the longest outside of Joe Budden, bro. Cause like Joe Budden was the one, bro. He's the pioneer, bro. He started, bro. Snipes, you remember, bro, when we used to go back record over not etiquette and syntax crib, bro. And bro, he used to be watching Joe Budden TV when he was with Tahiri, bro. That's when everybody
Joe Budden TV, that's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. He started it, bro. He was the one that started it. But outside of him, I feel like Vlad TV been doing it the longest. But yeah, the way Vlad interviews be now is a little, I don't know. He might be the police too, bro. I mean, they might be getting a check, bro. Because honestly, think about it. If they was like, all we want you to do is get these rappers on here and let them talk, and we're gonna send this check. You think they're not gonna take that deal?
It's possible, for sure. But it hasn't been coming out yet.
Why would
they got nothing to
lose.
There is no case where Vlad TV has been pointed out in the trial at all. Can't find it.
For real? I mean, No Jumper about to be in this RICO.
Mm-hmm.
Back on Fig, maybe too, in community.
Because I think he's sloppy. I think Adam is sloppy.
He for sure sloppy, bro. He for sure sloppy.
He probably got paid somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? He got the paper trail. Like, he's sloppy.
Yeah, bro. That's why.
I got that one topic we can do that's in the chat right now.
Oh, with the chick.
Yeah.
Which one that is?
The one where would you hop in the car?
That's the one you just posted?
Yeah, I just reposted it.
All right, hold on. So I ain't seen this yet. Let me see what y'all boys on.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
Know how y'all, what type of topics y'all be on. Hold on now.
Man, it's a good topic, bro.
It's a good topic, but it's crazy. Like,
it's still crazy though.
You said what type of topics y'all be on?
I already know what time it is, bro. Hold up.
Either let me fly or give me death.
Stereotypes. All right. Y'all, let me know. Y'all got to pull it up.
It's
yeah, go ahead and push play.
God. It's on there.
I drank green.
You said you're a little bit racist, right? You said everyone's a little racist. How are you racist?
Well, the definition of racism is judging based on skin color, right? I think everyone does that to like certain extent.
How does that manifest for you?
Like just out on the streets, when I see a person, I'm just
What race of
like
person?
Like a few weeks ago, I was stranded in the middle of a freeway, and these two white guys like pulled over to give me a ride. If they were, I probably wouldn't have gotten in.
That might be a little racist.
That's valid.
So you
When she say that, what?
two white people.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's probably a little racist.
Every girl would do the same thing.
Which race are you racist against? You said you're a little bit racist, right? You said everyone's a little racist. How are you racist?
Well, the definition of racism is judging based on skin color, right? I think everyone does that to like certain extent.
How does that manifest for you?
Like just out on the streets, when I see a person, I'm just
What race of
like
person?
like a few weeks ago, I was stranded in the middle of a freeway, and these two white guys like pulled over to give me a ride. If they were, I probably wouldn't have gotten in.
Oh.
Might be a little racist.
That's valid.
So you got a ride from the two white people.
Yeah.
I just had to hear it because I missed it.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah, me too.
They had
He
blacked
said,
it
he
out.
said if they were black, he wouldn't have gotten in.
Yeah, because they had blacked it out. I had to worry about it. What she said? Nah, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
He said you get it?
Personally, bro, I don't care what nobody say, and y'all could disagree with me. My opinion is everybody on this earth is racist to some extent, even if they don't think they are. Because if you agree with the concept of race, but race is a concept that was manufactured. This whole black, white, all that thing. There was ethnicities. You could be African American, you from Africa, you know what I'm saying? There's like ethnicities. So race is just literally saying black and white. And that don't even account for all the other people. They start randomly giving colors to other people. Spanish people is brown, and at once upon a time, the Indian people are brown. They give Asian people yellow. But really, all you see on the job application is black, white, or other, bro. Like, if this was really a true thing, why wouldn't there be multiple colors, bro? Why is it just black or white? You feel me? It's not black or white. This is not a black and white thing. I feel like if you believe in the idea of race, that already makes you racist. And it's like we are, what's the word? Not mind control, but like, that's how we was brought up to agree. You feel me? Like, so like, I feel like just believing, once you already identify with the concept of race, you're already somewhat racist. You may not be like all the way like, oh, like racist, like Uncle Rock is no relation. But like, bro, to some extent, you're racist, bro. Like what she said, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure there's another scenario that we could say as a black person. Like, yeah, if I walked in.
If y'all stranded over out there in Bislow, y'all not getting in no truck.
That's what I'm saying. You see a truck pull up with a Confederate flag on the back.
Like,
you need a ride, boy?
Come on, man. I got y'all.
Where you going, boy?
Right down the street.
First off, if he say boy, he's trying to give me a ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on,
boy. Nothing to do with racism, bro. It's that has everything to do with the fact you calling me boy.
Boy.
And I'm a grown man. Like, chill out. Chill out.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I mean, you just going off.
I'm gonna tell you. You know what's crazy is, man, I don't want to sound too crazy, but
go ahead, bro. Sound crazy.
I think, yeah, you're right. It just depends where you at, bro. Like, it just depends where you at, bro. Honestly, like, it depends where, you know, like if I'm in the woods in freaking Buffalo, yeah, I ain't getting in the car with nobody. That's a nobody. If I'm in, you know, let's see, what's the
Dr.
bro?
Phillips.
Even for me, you know what's crazy? Look, I'm gonna kick it to y'all, right? I'm Puerto Rican, right? And even with me, shoot, there's some Spanish people. I'll be like, man, nah, I'm straight, bro, because they just be looking.
Yeah.
Most of my issues have been with my own people. So
that's how it be like that, though. Cause you know some of y'all, bro, y'all go across the board, bro. Y'all got white Spanish people. Y'all got black Spanish people. Y'all got the middle. y'all covered the whole board, bro. Y'all got racism and colorism inside y'all own ethnicity. You feel me?
Which I think is overhyped way more.
Nah, it's crazy too though, cause like some Spanish people, bro, be like, it be the ones that identify as black, bro, and it be inside the same thing. Even with Puerto Ricans, bro, and it be Puerto Ricans that white passing, and they look down on other ones as Puerto Ricans who's black, who identify as black, Puerto
I'm gonna be
Ricans
real
who
with you.
don't look black, who identify as black. Like, bro, it's like crazy, bro. Like, it's
It's
wild.
not. It's not that high, bro. It's not that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It is not that high. Don't get me wrong. It exists for sure, but it's not that high because it don't make no sense. Most of the famous like Latin people are black, like Afro Latin. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, that's just an example though. But bro, when you go to PR or you see people that speak Spanish to us, that is so normal. Then when they're black, like you don't even think that, bro. That's why I'm like, man, y'all are overhyping this like way too much. It's there, don't get me wrong. It certainly exists, but it's not like that, though.
Dog. And the percentage might come from me too for this, but like, yeah, that's be crazy, bro. Like, even Cubans, bro, and I've encountered it, bro. Like, I've encountered it firsthand, bro. Like, a racism like issue with a Cuban, bro, who damn near looked black, bro, and he ain't like black people, and it was crazy, bro, with my ex, and I'm just like, bro, like what? Like, bro, like Africa slaves was dropped off in Cuba, bro. Like, y'all are half of y'all are black, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, like black people, bro. Fidel Castro himself sent troops to fight for Africa, bro. He said, "These are my people." Yet some of y'all are like, "Nah, we don't." Like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's
I know
crazy.
black. I know black.
Nah,
I don't
so
know. And then for me, right, then I get caught in the middle because, but like, I want to make a quick point though.
go
It
ahead.
ain't
Make the
anyway.
record
And then I get
reflect.
caught in the middle though because if I say like I'm Puerto Rican, so we got African roots, then I get told, well, no, you don't, because you don't look like us. But then the moment I deny it, well, I don't deny it, but I'm just saying if I don't say it, like, oh, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you denying? I'm like, bruh, what y'all want me to do? Bro? I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Bro, come on, bro. Them Tainos, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all come from Taino, bro. All them ethnic original people who was on that island, bro. You can't tell me, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Right. I
Have a
think
good.
a lot of it, like I was saying, I think it was in the last part too, bro. Like a lot of what we see of black people ain't good, bro. Like even with the Kodak video we just saw, the boy got a pipe, bro. The man posted it, no shame, nothing, bro. Like
That was crazy.
you
Yo,
can literally
Kodak.
go on
Pray for
any,
Kodak.
you can go on any app, bro, and scroll and just see a bunch of nonsense of black people, bro. Unfortunately, so
Yeah.
it's like it comes from a place of perspective, and then it comes from a place of superiority because the lighter skins think they're better than the darker skins. Then it comes from a place of fear because a lot of what you see of black people either makes you think sexually or either makes you think like, damn, they violent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of get what she's saying, and there was a part where she was like, "It's valid, to not accept a ride from two strangers that are black." And like, I get it because of the perception, like because of how black people allow themselves to be shown. But then at the same time, it's like, yeah, you racist because you're not even thinking about the danger level of it, right? Because you still accepted a ride from two strangers. Let's not act like there haven't been white serial killers.
Exactly.
Ted Bundy, bro. Like these dudes who look like they wouldn't hurt a fly, bro. Bodies in the
Exactly.
Kidnap
basement.
you, you be disappeared. You
Like
done disappeared.
I don't get it. It's like
It just
Facts.
happened, bro. Like this week. I literally just seen it this week, bro. Like literally somebody died from in Florida, bro, from taking a ride from a hitchhiker. They picked somebody up. Pretty sure it was I'm gonna be politically correct, a Caucasian male. The person picked them up for a ride, and they ended their life, bro. It just happened.
That's what I'm
Picking up
saying.
a
I ain't getting
hitchhiker
caught with
in
nobody.
2025 is crazy, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not getting the car with nobody.
Nobody. I ain't picking
White,
up
black,
nobody,
Spanish.
bro.
Like I said, especially
Okay,
Spanish because they be the main ones.
let me ask you this though. Real question, bro. Real deal. I want an honest answer though. But what if you see Shorty on the side of the road? You know what I'm saying? The John, she a joint, a bad one. You feel me? Hood up, like she's struggling with her car. She, I just need a ride to the gas station. You pull over to help. You tell me not to give her a ride?
Oh, me give her a ride?
Yeah.
listen, bro. I don't
I
even
mean,
trust
you know what's
Uber.
funny? You know what's funny about me though too, because I know women are usually on the defense. I wouldn't even offer a ride. I would say, "Hey, do you have a spare tire or anything? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on?" Depending on what she say, like ran out of gas or something.
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Let's check. I'll change the tire, whatever the case." If it's something that I'll be like, "All right, hold on to me. I'll be right back. I'll get it and come back." I said, "You more than welcome to ride, but it's up to you. You don't have to. That's because you. That's how you got to word it. You know what I'm saying? Make them know, hey, this guy's not even trying."
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I just know too much stuff, bro. Like bro. I don't trust Uber drivers. I don't trust
Yeah.
Lyft drivers, bro. The only
Yeah,
time
I
I've
don't
ever
trust
done it,
Uber drivers or Lyft
the
drivers. Is
only
crazy.
time I've ever done it was when I absolutely had to, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Like you
don't
too
trust
big to be afraid of an Uber driver. Boy, you built like a tank. Stop playing.
Nah, bro.
Paranoid, bro.
Listen, listen.
That
Yo,
boy
This
is
become
too big. You out here like
paranoid.
Juggernaut.
you forgetting, bro. This is all flesh, bro. All it take is one right hit, and I'm out of this world,
All it
bro.
take,
And
bro, is
that bullet bouncing off, that fish bouncing off. Come
sober
on,
with, bro.
You gotta keep in mind how many men have been set up by women, bro,
For
doing
sure.
stuff like this. I've
that
heard
too.
about cartels, bro. I've heard about cartels using little kids to
Oh,
Hmm.
walk
for
up to
sure.
women and say, "I can't find my
That's
mommy and
why I
dad."
say a
No,
Spanish
no.
neighborhood.
If anybody's on the side of the road and they need assistance, bro, I'm not taking them nowhere. I'm not riding with them. Like, if I can do something on the external of what you're dealing with, then okay, I'll help you. Like you said, if you need the tire change, I got you. If you need gas, out of the kindness of my heart, I'll go to the gas station. I'll buy a gas canister. I'll fill it up, hand it to you. I'm moving on. Like, I'm not going nowhere with you. You're not going nowhere with me because
Yeah.
it's so easy for you to get in the car with somebody and they put a gun to your head. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times, like I said, women trust women more than they trust men. But then men trust women more than men, and then children trust women more than men. So it's like they will use that, bro. Like, you're not expecting a 4 foot nothing woman, skinny, petite, to do any harm to you, bro. But before you know it, you pull up somewhere and 5 cars pull up on you out of nowhere. She just on her phone set you up, bro. I done heard so many horror stories, bro. I
But
love
if I
people.
ever, if I ever
Yeah.
give a ride to a female, that bit is to the closest gas station, bro.
To
At
the
Yo,
the
you
nearest
got
most.
it
stop
right there.
sign. Take it to the
I,
nearest.
At
Put you
the
on the
most,
nearest stop
bro.
sign, baby.
bro,
Sharp.
bro,
Sharp.
not
Hey,
even.
man.
You know how easy.
Give you
You
a
know how
ride to
easy it
the
is.
nearest stop sign. No, I'm just joking, bro. Nah, it's a
You know
wild
how
blood,
Drop
easy
you
it
off
bro.
the
is.
It all
nearest gas
depends on the
station, bro.
situation. You feel me? Like, for me, at
You
least.
gotta
I
be able to
mean,
read the situation.
yeah, exactly. I'm probably
But
not gonna do it
sometimes,
in most circumstances. But
In most
again,
of them.
once you talk to them, you kind of feel them out. You kind of feel like something off. You feel me? You get that little your little spidey senses, bro. You get that little tingling when something off, bro. And don't get me
but
wrong. There's times when they don't go off, and it still be that. But for the most part, bro, you know, bro. Like you can feel when something don't feel right, bro. But
Hey,
yeah,
imagine being that guy who's probably senses go off at the last second, and you be like, "Yeah, I give you a ride," and then you hop in the whip, you about to give her a ride, you just like, "Nah, something don't feel right." You pull off on her
I
before she jump in the
personally
whip.
feel bad, bro, because not
He's like,
feel
"Hey,
bad,
I thought you were
but
giving me a ride."
I've had people help me in my lifetime, bro. When feel me, back in the day when I had some beaters, you feel me, and they broke down on the side of the road. I had people, bro, like good
That
Samaritans.
makes
I was
five.
out of town, bro. I'm talking about out of town in the country, and I had people pull over and help me. You feel me? But me personally, I have not yet pulled over for one person. Well, maybe I think I might have helped maybe one person, bro. But
Especially nowadays, bro, with women,
nowadays,
everything is recording and they can lie and say, "Yo, he did." Bro,
it's
yeah,
I'm,
worse,
yeah,
I'm
bro.
not stopping,
I
bro.
mean, you can tell, like, sometimes you can feel when things are wrong, bro.
yeah,
But are you really willing to bet that on everything
bro.
that what you're feeling is true? Because sometimes what we feel ain't
What
right,
would
bro. Our
Jesus
heart
do?
can mislead us.
What
Our
would
mind can
Jesus do,
mislead us.
bro? You gotta help
I
the man,
mean,
help your fellow man, bro.
yeah, but you got to be cautious, bro.
That's what
Like,
I'm
think
saying.
about it.
It take discernment.
So,
That's why you got to peep the situation, bro. You get one little inkling something don't feel right. They say one wrong thing. They make one wrong move, one little gesture. You know what? It's time for me to go. All
I mean, yeah,
right,
but who do you know, right? And this isn't really a question that can like truly be answered because you don't truly know. But who do you know is listening to the Holy Spirit 100% of the time, 24/7, 365, bro. Because at some point we got to sin. At some point we disconnect. So you can't always trust. Like we call it intuition, but it's really the Holy Spirit, right? But we don't always listen to the Holy Spirit. So a lot of times, just like you said, oh, it's a bad chick and she on the side of the road, isn't that? That can distract you from the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit can be like, keep
Delilah.
going. But you
Hey,
see that, oh shoot, like,
Got that
and that's
Delilah
what I'm
spirit.
saying.
I'm a,
Nobody
She
listens
said,
to
"Let
the
me
Holy
let me
Spirit.
touch your
100%.
locks.
I'm gonna tell you
You
what
got
what the
some
Holy
nice
Spirit
locks."
told me.
Nah,
Holy
no
Spirit
fake
said,
love.
"Ushers, lock the doors. Ushers, lock the doors."
All
Hey, that's
right.
a good segue, though. That's a good segue.
No locked
Yo,
doors.
that is the craziest
Yo,
thing
No
I've ever
locked
seen in my
doors.
life. Let my
before we
pastor tell me I
transition,
can't leave. Boy, he gonna get
Oh,
mollywopped.
yeah, you
Pulpit.
know what? Because
before
I
we
forgot about
In
transition,
the
that.
though,
I
name of
don't got the
Jesus.
clip
before
pulled
we,
up on that one, bro. But yeah, we
Hey,
definitely got
last
to talk
clip.
on that,
Last
bro.
clip.
before we
Last
switch,
clip.
Never could have
Snipes got
paid
something to say.
it
like how I was
without
saying, bro,
you. Would have lost it
I just
all.
can't, I just, this man
But
take it out.
now you
Never
paid
mind,
it.
baby. Yeah, but look,
You
what I was
paid
saying,
it. I'm much
like with,
better, much richer with you.
Nah.
40,000, bro.
You would have lost it
yeah,
He
all.
went 10
They
pentagrams,
said
bro.
you
I
gave it to
said lock the door.
me.
Lock the
I
doors.
feel so free.
Never could have paid it.
This church bill.
That boy crazy.
Never could have paid it. This crusade we're about to do. Never could have made it. This Maybach I just bought without
That's what he was
you.
talking about. He would have never made it without locking them
He
doors.
never would have
yeah,
made it, bro, for sure, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro,
I would have
okay,
been.
hold
I
on.
would
I
have
want
been
to let
like,
you finish what you saying, Snipes, but come on, bro. We got to tap on this, bro. Snipes, you got to wrap that
hey,
up,
real
B.
quick, real quick. Make it
hey, bro,
snappy. Make it
it's gonna
snappy.
be, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a few seconds, bro. Be careful with that jump with the women, bro, because they could easily say you did something, bro. It was a situation where this girl posted on Twitter and was like, "Oh, a man wouldn't get in the elevator with me. Now I have to remember that my body is dangerous to men." And she was mad about it.
It
Bruh
is.
said, "I'll catch the next one,"
Yeah.
and she got mad about it. So I'm saying, just be careful, bruh. Like you gonna help somebody, be mindful, try to be in tune with the Holy Spirit, but bruh, just be careful.
Be
But yeah,
careful.
now we can segue. We can go on to Marvin, bro.
I mean,
Marvin's room.
they was being.
That bed was turning into his room, all right, man. Welcome to
Marvin's
Marvin's
room
room. You
is
can only get out if you help me pay
crazy, bruh.
40,000.
Hey, all I know is this
So
episode better
wild.
be titled "Ushers, Lock the Doors."
Just lock the doors. No closed doors. I mean, like, so how would you have felt, bro, if you was in that service and that happened, bro? Like, what y'all
Oh,
doing in that situation,
I'm
bro?
walking out. I ain't
I'm not
doing
even
that.
They
Fuck
gonna
ushers
cap.
that.
Like
glocked the
I'm not
like
even gonna
they.
cap. I'm
You
like,
got
look,
two
God.
ushers,
I'm
two
gonna be like,
small
look,
ushers
God.
at the door like this, bro. Two ushers locked the door.
I'm
They
gonna
standing
be
there
like,
right there.
look.
You finna
I'm
squabble
gonna
up,
go to the
bro?
door. I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna pull out my 20. I'm gonna be like, look. I'm gonna pray right there. I'm like, God, this is my 20. Please multiply upon this. But I
Brother
pray
Smith,
that
we need you to
situations like that
multiply.
don't keep coming up. But here's
You remember
my
that? Remember
20.
that rod? Remember
Let
that
me out the
Smith?
door.
Remember
Let
that?
me out the door right now.
What was that, Smith? Remember that? Remember that service we went to? Was it Luke? We need that fish and that rod. Where he was like, you got the
Oh, you
fish
talk
for.
about cast your net?
Yeah, I got to cash your net.
You got to
He's like,
cast your net.
Brother Smith, I know you gave me $20, but we need 20. You need you to multiply that by 20 more. Like, I need you to
No.
stay longer, brother. I need you to reach
I'm
deeper,
like,
brother.
no. Open the door. Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
I
y'all
got
didn't
a
watch next Friday. But like, no
lock,
locked doors. Let
Not
me out.
happening.
before
Let
locked
me
in
out.
faith. Yeah, I seen in the comments somebody was
Absolutely
like,
not.
"This is like first Sunday turn real, bro." It's locked in faith, bro. You feel me, bro? What if he's saying, bro? He got a call from God that told him
I got
you need to close the
I got
I
an
bet
doors.
update.
he had to pay. He had to make some payment.
Yeah,
I
bro.
got an update on that. It was somebody on Facebook who said they attended that service, right? First off, this was over a year ago. I thought it
Mm,
was
Dang, that's
that's
you see how
why
people be doing
social
stuff, bro? That's
media,
crazy,
bro.
bro. That Jay
so
made that bitch seem like that bitch was last weekend,
I
Exactly
last
that
Sunday.
part,
meant
that
to
order.
save it. I meant to send it to the chat, bro, but the guy was basically saying like he was there, and it wasn't like how they were showing it. He said it was one of those conventions where basically people can walk in and out because there's like vendors outside and stuff and all
Yeah.
that. So basically, the guy was saying he was saying to close the doors, as in for people to stop walking in and out while I guess the sermon is being taught and they're doing tithes and offering or whatever. So the guy was saying that's one of the reasons why, and then the other reason was because basically
We
everybody who
locked
was
in.
there had like thousands or something apparently because it was like a big thing. So he was like asking for I guess like 20 what would basically seem like the least. And the guy was saying if you can't give $20, maybe you got other things to worry about. And he's like, we need to worry more about people who walk outside without deodorant. But he was like trying to like be funny. But he was basically saying it wasn't what it's being portrayed as. But I still kind of feel some type of way about it because when it comes to tithing and offering, when it comes to giving from the heart, you're not supposed to tell the person what to give or how much to
That's what I'm
give.
about to say. Why is
That's
there such a
supposed
big
to
number?
be
I
on them.
mean, tithe is a certain amount.
Here he go.
Offering,
I mean,
Mr.
yes.
Wild on the
yes,
fence.
like
Offering is a certain amount, but tithe is supposed to be 10% of
yeah,
your income.
the tithes is yes, 10%, right? So if God Himself, who could ask for 90%, 100%, is only asking for 10%, who are you to say how much I should give? Like, I get it, like it's 10%, but then whatever is on your heart to give,
Brother
you give that.
Snipes,
So
I
what
know
he's
you got it, Brother Snipes. I seen you last week at the fish fry. I seen your plate was full, brother. I seen it.
It
so
was
what he
running over, brother. It
your
was
cup
running
was
over.
running.
what
Your
he
cup
said,
runneth over, Brother Snipes. I seen it. I
what
seen
he
it.
should have said
I
was
seen you on that
whatever's in
cast
your
pod
heart.
with that gold crown floating over your head, Brother Snipes. You got the spirit, brother. I seen that crown. That crown was going to the seventh rim, brother. I seen the.
That bit was in the seventh round.
I seen you
Who's
in
this D
seventh heaven,
round?
Brother Snipes. I seen.
Oh my god. Take it out, bro. No,
Nah,
man.
bro.
I
This an
mean,
investigation, bro. Bro, they locked the doors, bro. Come on, bro. As soon as
he
them
said
They did
doors
lock the
locked,
door.
bro. As soon as they
All right,
said
hey,
lock the doors, bro, it's
he
hey,
did.
look, let me be quick because I'm about to hop off here in a second. But let me be quick, right quick, and then we can go back to whatever. But I was gonna say it makes a lot more sense that this was kind of misconstrued, some type of way, especially being over a year ago. It's crazy work. But like I could definitely see it misconstrued because it's not that, to go off of what Snipes was saying, it's not that they telling you what to give. Most of the time, if you're ever in a service like that, because I've been in a couple services like that, when TD Jakes, come to the convention center, or we go, to have more room because the church can't hold it. So like you might rent, a convention center or whatever it might be. Like normally, of course, there's a tithe and offering portion. So you have that tithe and offering, whatever, blah 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 blah. But then it might have been just after a word, that they might have give, and there might be something that needs to be paid that we might not be aware of, or this, that, and the third, and um, they can either they might be using it for that, or maybe God really is putting something on their heart that something that needs to happen, in which they want to create a seed for, and that seed might be the 40,000 or whatever. So most of the time, a pastor might say something like, "If I can get about 50 to 100 people that can give $50 or $100 to come up to the front right now, go ahead and come up to the front. If you can give it, it doesn't say you have to give or 1,000 people. I need you. I need you. You guys gotta know. It's if you can give. If I can get 1,000 people to give $20, that can make a big difference right now. If I can get 100 people that can give, $50. If I can get 50 people that can give $100. If I can get, 10 people that can give $1,000, that that got it, that wants to be able to plant a seed towards whatever we're doing. I need you to bring it up to the front right now. That's how it normally goes. That's how it normally sounds. It's a choice, and
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a seed towards something. And they're doing that in a certain type of way. Like I said, they're trying to reach a certain goal for whatever that might be. Yeah, I might have been joking earlier, to pay for this Maybach, to pay for this light bill for this church, but I mean, for different reasons, it can really be like that. And the church that I've been going to out here, World Outreach Church, they're building to expand the church on the property that they have, and they're trying to round it off and close out. What they were trying to do is round it off and close out the year in the black, which is basically to be even, to be flat, to where they don't owe anything. And so the pastor at the end of this year was just like, if anything that you guys can do, to any of y'all that want to, give more, this is where we stand, and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 because I'm pretty sure there's people that can, they just doing their bare minimum of the 10%, and then they might give a few more of the offering, everybody can. It's not a cost that for you to be burdened to have to carry, that you can't give anything. You feel me? That's not what most pastors are trying to do, that ask these type of things. But sometimes it might be, I'm not saying for sure, but it might be that God was just like, you know, there's some people that can give more, and I want them to give more. So I need you to move like this. I'm gonna put this thought in your head for this. The Holy Spirit, you feel me? It might be, but I need them to want to give more, because why are they being so stingy with the amount of money that I've blessed them with? So you never know. You never know the situation. So I've never been in a situation where I felt uncomfortable, because like I said, I've been in a couple of those type of
I for sure
situations, you feel
have.
me, where I couldn't give anything, or I did give something. But that's not how I've heard it, to where people have made it out to be. And that's, Satan trying to manipulate the world to try to make stuff look crazy, to make Christians look crazy, to make Marvel look crazy. Like, it's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
True.
But that's why I gotta watch it again to see exactly how he stated it though. Because there's a difference between a suggestion and a demand. There's a difference
Yeah.
between a question and a statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he said it that way, like, hey, if anyone can give, that's a suggestion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's not like
he said I need 1,000 people that can give $20 to come, to go ahead and right now. Actually, matter of fact, make your way up to the front. Like,
A
it's
strong
a
suggestion.
suggestion, but
yeah,
Strong
it's not
suggestion.
that it's you have to do it. You feel me? Because there's no way they're not gonna let you outside the door. Because then yeah, you violating, and you crossing a certain line to where it's dangerous. And if that's what he was on, he's wilding.
yeah. I mean, the guy said he didn't lock the doors; they just closed them.
They just
So
close them. Yeah, that's different.
they weren't being held against their will. I
Yeah.
thought he meant
Just lock
lock
the
the
doors.
doors
Lock the
and
doors.
keep them in like until they give, they can't leave.
I
Like
don't
that's
know,
what I
bro.
thought.
This seeming like a wobbler right now, bro. It's a wobbler. It's a
But then
wobbler.
another thing you got to understand: some people will feel pressured in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's some people who will hear that, even if it's not like a demand, even if someone clearly says, "Listen, you don't have to, but if you can, if it's in your heart to do so, please, give a little more." You know what I'm saying? There are some people who have trouble not saying no. Like in a situation where they'll feel pressure, they'll do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
not because it's from their heart to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's
Applying
just
pressure.
like another little thing to take into account. Because sometimes, people will do something and they it wasn't in their heart to do something else. You know what I'm saying? But then somebody says something and now they feel like their hand has been forced, like, oh, I have to do it because I feel bad if I don't get up and people are looking, and you know what I'm saying? So I mean, if he stated it in that way, then okay, I get it. And then I know they didn't. The guy said they didn't lock the door; they just closed them. He explained it, so it makes more sense now. But it's just little things to kind of take into consideration in situations like that because it can be a pressuring moment for certain people.
This has been the measures by the Sermon Brothers, Snipes and Smitty. All I'm saying
Anyway, fellas.
is, if somebody they lock the doors on me, I'm blowing that mug open like
Bruh.
blowing the doors off that mug, bro. Ain't
On the
no
dead
way,
homies.
bro. On the dead homies,
On the dead homies.
But hey, man, that boy Sir Smith a lot. Gotta go get the paper, Sir Paper Chaser. You feel me? This was we in and out hour long
Paper route.
episode. You feel me? If you ain't do it, go ahead, subscribe, click that like button, drop a comment down below. We on the gram. You feel me? KingSpeak _ We on X. You feel me? _ KingSpeak. You feel? Let's get at this. It's your boy Nov the product, NOV the product on IG. Holla at me. Episode 22, baby. Emmett
22,
Smith.
22. Emmitt
Emmett
Smith.
Smith.
Smith. You heard? We out.
We
All right,
out.
fellas. About to go rest, man. I'm tired.
Yeah.